Hi, I'm Heidi with Spirit Speaks, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 signs that you are psychic and 1 technique you can use to hone that skill. How do I know this? Because I'm a psychic, right? But I wasn't always a psychic. I wasn't always a psychic medium or a psychic reader, okay? And I wish that someone would have told me about these signs before, right? Then maybe I could have known sooner. So I wanted to share that with you today. All right. 5 signs that you are psychic. Everyone's a little bit psychic. Everyone's a little bit psychic. So these are kind of broad terms, but I'm just going to cover it a little bit. So stick with me. Number 1. Have you ever thought of someone that you don't normally think of and then you saw them later or you heard from them? That is a psychic sign. You either were having a premonition of the connection of seeing that person or hearing from that person, or you could have actually been picking up on the energy exchange of that person thinking of reaching out and contacting you, and you felt that in your energy field. So you kind of thought about them, boom, then you saw them later or heard from them later. That is a psychic sign. So if that's ever happened to you, how weird, I saw Bob at the grocery store, I just thought about him yesterday. That is a psychic sign. Good job. That is a good sign that you are psychic. All right, you may have one of these signs, you may have all of these signs. This is not an inclusive list. So let's see, number 2. Number 2 on my list here. Have you ever had a bad feeling that turned out to be true? Whether you acted on it or not. Like, oh man, I knew that was going to be bad. Gosh darn it, right? Have you ever had a bad feeling that turned out to be true? That is a psychic sense. That is your intuition. That is your intuitive nudges, right? Going with your gut feeling. Same thing. Have you ever just felt lucky? Have you ever had a good feeling that turned out to be really true? You felt lucky, you went to the casino and you won, right? And you acted on it. You felt that vibe in your energy field. That is a psychic faculty. All right, number 3. Number 3. Do you ever feel drained after being in large crowds of people, or maybe with just certain individuals? They just seem to drain your energy, and then afterwards you kind of need to go and recoup and maybe get alone and rejuvenate, take a nap, who knows? Do you ever have that issue? Go to the supermarket, have a lot of anxiety, oh my goodness, too many people, too much energy, too much going on, I need to get back home and be comfortable in my own self, right? That is a psychic sign, because you're very sensitive to the energies going on at the grocery store with certain people who are maybe draining on your energy. Your energy could be more vibe up here, their energy's in a different spot, and it affects you kind of wonky, but you're feeling that. You're feeling that effect on your emotions, on your body, right? If you have anxiety about going to the grocery store because you know you're going to feel all creeped out, that is a psychic sign. And it could be not only the living people who are at the grocery store, but there are also spirits and things like that, other energies that are just around that we don't even see with our human eyes, that affect our energy. And what you're feeling that. You're feeling some of that. That is a psychic sense that you're using. All right. Number 4 I have here. Do you experience deja vu, right? Deja vu, like, wait a minute. This is all familiar. I've dreamt about this before, or I've seen this before, or I've been here before. What is this, right? Deja vu. Now, deja vu, you're tapping into your psychic sense of knowing, right? The deja vu is actually being in a true alignment with your divine blueprint that you created before you came to this life, okay? So before we came to this life, we had a blueprint of what we wanted to do, what lessons we wanted to learn, what people we were planning to encounter, da-da-da-da-da. Deja vu is kind of like, because in this life we also have free will, right? So we will definitely, sometimes as human beings with free will, veer off of that course and come back to it, that primary divine blueprint that we had set up for ourselves, right? While we're experiencing this whole lifetime of things. So deja vu is just that glimpse of, I've seen this before, I know this already, because you've already planned this. You're exactly where you should be at this time, and you're in a complete alignment with your divine blueprint. That is a psychic sense. You are picking up on that, okay? Good chance that you are psychic. All right, the fifth sign I have here is you sometimes might see spots of light, okay? Spots of light out of the corner of your eye, maybe something catches your light. What was that? Nothing's there. maybe you see spots of light, something comes through the window, the light comes through the window, reflects a certain way, and it just catches your attention. But when you try to get it again, you just can't seem to capture that again. But I knew something was there, and I know I saw something. Maybe even you see some lights with your eyes closed. Maybe when you're drifting off to sleep, you might see some lights behind your closed eyelids. Either way, if you're seeing any random spots of light, number one, check with your doctor. Make sure you're not having any kind of issues. That's what I did when I first started seeing spots of light. I did not realize that that was my mediumship and my psychic faculties opening up for me, those spots of light. So I went to the doctor. I made sure it was not a physical issue, not a physical 3D human body issue. Now I know those spots of light, it was energy. That was the energy from the other side, from the other dimensions. It's right here near ours, but we can't really see it, but I was perceiving it. I was perceiving that light, that energy, that difference in energy. I was perceiving it, right? So that is number 5. That's the number fifth sign that you are psychic. So if you have any of those signs, all of those signs, or if you just think you might be psychic, I'm going to give you one technique that you can use to hone a psychic skill, right? And this can help you in all areas. This is the technique. Ready? Play with it. Just play with it. Play with it. So let me tell you, the best way to engage with spirit and to develop your psychic skills is just to play with spirit as often as possible. If you don't know how, let me give you just an example here. So when you go to check your mail, before you even open the mailbox, right? Think to yourself, take a deep breath and say, I wonder what's in the mail today. I bet it's, and leave your mind open. See what comes through. Just wait and see if some idea of what might be in that mailbox comes through, okay? And if it is, you don't have to tell anybody, but when you open that mailbox and you're right, you're going to be so excited. You're going to be so excited. You can do this. You don't have to tell anybody you're playing these games, but you can play them with spirit, and spirit will engage with you. So what else? If your phone rings, don't just answer it. Before you answer it, take a deep breath and say, I wonder who's calling. I'll bet it's, and wait and let spirit fill the blank in for you. And you will be surprised how often you are right. And those little validations, just little private validations between you and spirit. I knew it was so-and-so calling. I knew I was going to get that Walmart ad in the mail today. Oh my goodness. That is enough to make you a believer, right? A believer, to start working with spirit and open up more and more of your psychic connection. So this is my video. My name is Heidi Corona with Spirit Speaks. You can find me at www.spiritspeaks.org. If you like this video, please like it. I would like for you to comment, if you'd like to comment, and share with me some of your psychic signs or maybe some techniques that you use, because everyone is a little bit psychic, right? And you can share the video if you want to, and subscribe for future content, because I'm working on it, guys. So thank you so much for supporting my channel. I send much love. Have a good day.